I find it interesting the internet unveiled who they believe the suspects in young Dolph's murder was long time ago. And it's funny that we watched all these individuals continue to put out content stirring this beef between other artists and young Dolph trying to point the finger at them. And then you see people taking offense to this man being honored, never mind all of his achievements. Now, granted, so many people had business deals and songs that they intended to do with this individual, but can we continue to overlook the counterproductive behavior that we've seen displayed on the internet? People will turn a blind eye to all the beefing publicly and then run to the honorable minister. And people will put all this propaganda out here talking about nobody cares about the black woman, knowing all these people have no issue exploiting the black woman and her stories for their profit at any given moment. With that said, we also know how the government will use certain associations to try to construct conspiracies if they want to bring down certain individuals. And I just find it odd we keep seeing these cycles and how these corporations sign these artists that they know have certain affiliations and then try to implicate other artists just to promote whatever it is they have going on. Nobody says nothing until there's a tragedy and all these people get out volunteering information and we see how it goes left. First thing we start seeing is these interviews reemerging amongst the people they say have these ongoing beefs. And then they start to point the finger at individuals that would clearly show this was an inside job and then reveal the motive. But I just find it ironic how everybody else's investigation is compared to what happened to Robert Sylvester Kelly and how all this stuff was needed to be put out on public display, whereas obviously investigators do their investigations and then make their arrest. Now shout out to Paperwork Party, they brought out this information. Ask yourself a question. Why is the AUSA over here involved in seizing some of young Dolph's money? If the feds thought there were illegal activities going on, this is again my problem with these corporations turning a blind eye to the activities of the artists that they sign, and then when they want to profit from them, bring it all back through the government. But what's crazy is people don't see the same cycle of how when these artists happen to pass away and they leave these estates, these people come out and give the impression their families are taken care of. And then 5, 10, 20 years down the line, you see them still beefing over assets that they will never have full possession of or are being muscled into selling to the corporation. And let's not forget that young Dolph also was said to have recorded one last video. So you already know that's going to drop pretty soon. And we see this guy who's being credited as his killer promoting his little projects
According
while
to the
he's
Tennessee
on
Bureau
the
of
run.
Investigation, the U.S. Marshals and the Memphis Police Department are currently on the hunt for 23-year-old Justin Johnson for the fatal shooting of the late Paper Route Empire CEO. On Wednesday, January 5th, the TBI fired off a tweet that asked for the public's help in finding him. We need your help to find Justin Johnson, wanted by Memphis Police Department and TBI for first-degree murder, criminal attempt first-degree murder, and theft of property $10,000 to $60,000. He should be considered armed and dangerous. See him, call 901-378-3132 or 1-800-TBI-FIND. Johnson is described as 5'8" and 190 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. He has a tattoo that reads Jaya on his right arm. According to Fox 13 Memphis, law enforcement agencies are offering a combined reward of $15,000 for information leading to his arrest since he's been able to evade police for so long. Johnson has been added to the TBI's most wanted list. Law enforcement claims Johnson has ties to organized criminal gangs and is a threat to society. Young Dolph was killed at Makeda's Homemade Cookies on November 17, 2021, as he was picking up baked goods for his mother. The white two-door Mercedes-Benz believed to be used in the shooting was quickly located and later linked to a double shooting in nearby Covington, Tennessee. But still, police were coming up empty and relying on informants to provide more details in the case. It should be noted Fox 13 Memphis ran a previous version of the Young Dolph murder suspect arrest story and incorrectly associated a different suspect in this case.
So as I previously said, of course the first two names to come up was Yo Gotti and Black Youngster because of the ordeals we've seen publicly. But when these people activated online and start putting information out there, and as you heard, they relied heavily on informants, it should be no brainer why people should keep certain information off public platforms when they get mad in their feelings and just want to talk too damn much. So at the end of the day, when you think about everything that was put out there, it's still possibilities that they're going to make more arrests. So just keep that in mind as you follow this story. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like a chance to enter my Valentine's Day raffle, make sure you cash app $1 to Primadonna Pastries, in which I will respond with the cash emoji, in which you can then email me your shipping address and I will send you a special box. No worries if you don't get an immediate response. You will stay in the entry until Valentine's Day, in which everyone is going to be given an equal opportunity to win. Have a good day.
Hey people, you want to try the best baked food ever in Tennessee? Go shop with my sister. She got cakes. Her name is Shanissa. Go shop with her. Best cakes in town. Best baked foods ever.
Y'all, look what I got. I'm in love. So good, y'all.